Today is the day that we fight. And fight we will. For ourselves. And for Punch Club. At some point we should probably get revenge for our cat. That seems like a thing we should be doing. But right now, I think what we need to do is kind of spend our hard-earned money before it goes down the drain in the realms of, like, not being, I don't know, getting mugged and all that fun stuff. Not that that's entirely a fun activity, I suppose. What I should do is probably get back into position. You know, these long-term stream batches. I don't think we'll be able to get a fight in. Instead, maybe we just go home. Relax a little. And by relax a little, I mean hit the speed bag. Speedball. Speed the movie starring Keanu Reeves and... Oh god, it's not coming to me. I'm gonna have to research this later and then be told that I'm not very good at this, which, yeah, you wouldn't be wrong. Unfortunately, the cooldowns for this stuff is super lacking, which is a shame. But thankfully, we're in love, so who cares? We're in love. Yes, that is true. And that means that we can probably get away with asking Roy for help again. I don't know how that's getting away with. But we can probably ask for more favors and get that done a little faster. I want to say a little faster. Okay, it's in 2 days. So we are a little ahead of schedule. I mean, I guess we still have to work our way up to getting this, but we don't have to fall in love again. I'm too young to fall in love, after all. That's all I got. Instead, we just killed Roy. Roy, do you remember that time that, you know, we fought each other, and then I rose in the ranks, and somehow you're still down here, but man, you're a good friend because you helped me get good. I mean, I'm sorry about that whole reminding you of the past thing, except it's not really the past. If anything, I think Roy is still down here. He's still there, and he has the demoralized thing. That'd be pretty helpful. Instead, though, I think we should go do some training. Let's get our train on. Let's drop a train on them, Edgar. I already used that joke because I can't really... maybe it's a callback. No, it's definitely a total rehash. Need to get used to these batch recordings without losing my mind and doing the same thing over and over again. I can't promise you though. Silver, I'm starting to feel bad. Like, I come to your help every time, and that's important, you know. But again, is that Evo thing where those two guys, and literally I think they're just called those two guys. They have names. I just think it's more funny when one of them's Aoki and no, I don't remember the other one. Yeah, constantly having to tag out of fighting, of sparring with Ippo just because it's like, this man is an actual, like, almost killer. He's slowly, like, getting ahead of us even though he's like a total different weight class. Instead, I'm just murdering Silver and feeling remorse about it. When I say it like that, it doesn't sound genuine. I can't imagine why. Maybe because it's not genuine. What should be genuine is our devotion to getting this agility up. We'll definitely be kind of halted because we're going to lose some of that today. But hopefully, you know, we can get it up for enough to counteract what's going to happen tomorrow when it decreases again, but I don't think we'll last the day. I mean, he's here for one full day of training, and we should be able to last that. I don't think we're going to roll over to the day, maybe get the cooldown on this back. We probably will be able to go home and do the agility training there, which will help. Or if we work on this to get it up to 6 and maybe a little above it, so that atrophy doesn't happen, then we can probably just do some jump rope. Make the difference, preferably. Or do the jump rope and make the difference of the treadmill. I don't know. I'm always a little wary about just how much we lose from this. Because sometimes it's just like an absurd amount. It's probably proportional. It's probably like a percentage thing that you can base off and find out, and you know, you do math. But I am not one of those mathmen. If I was one of those mathmen, I would probably be doing something that would give me a lot of stuff. Instead, I'm here on YouTube. No, but I am here on the radio and stuff. Granted, some radio things do require a decent amount of knowledge, things like that. Usually backtiming. But backtiming's a weird science, and not the weird science where you create a lady. Maybe audio production is that weird science where you create a lady, but where am I going with this? The world may never know. I'm going to my dungeon and try to work this off. Get enough to get that 6, but are we oh, we should be enough. It should be enough, rather, for us to get to 12. And then we can do some really good fights with our half and half going on. And I feel good enough to even just kind of let this go for a bit. You know? We should probably wait until we're like almost out of it, and we're almost out of love. As if we were air supply. Or me versus the gimme gimmies, and you know, let's take what you get. Now we are ready to do our fight league. Current position 2. Are we gonna fight Salvador Punches again? We don't. I can't even click the thing. We are above in points, but I don't know if we even... I think we need enough points to get to Mr. Kiki's. No, we're going against Gordon. Hey, look, there's a tab that lets you see these things. In other news, I don't know what I'm doing. Kiki's, you don't even do anything. Hexer Lamacho, you... Well, okay, I feel bad. You've fallen so far down the rung that I guess that it had to happen. But nonetheless, we fight. Gordon, we're up. You don't have a block. We make this pretty useless. But you do kind of have stamina, which means I should keep my stamina thing up. And it does seem to be flashing when we do some important attacks. So that would be nice. So far, so really good. So far, so flow. Granted, it's what we're kind of doing, not just making the SoFlo Antonio reference, because, jokes. But, we seem to have that agility flow. He does have the, agility dodge thing. I think we might have that as well. I don't know, the active perk thing kind of still confuses me. Will continue to confuse me. But it's okay, because we've knocked him down. Not much of a big problem. I will keep looking around like a confused wilderness. Okay, we do have technician. Probably go with cutthroat. Because it gets us closer to demoralize. Yeah, no. Seems important. Demoralize seems really important because the closer we get to that, the faster that I do the Bobo thing. I feel better about that. We want... There's pizza in the fridge. That's not a it's not a code word or a euphemism. There's pizza in the fridge. It exists for us to eat and get that 10% health back. Now we're able... Our first red fight. And whatever this is. How long has that been there? Guys, I gotta be honest. Let's Play puts you in kind of like a weird tunnel vision. Should have noticed this a long time ago, but like, man, this kind of happens. Also, we're fighting Bob Bull. He kind of looks like Mr. Big from King of Fighters. Maybe Art of Fighting. Both of them, kind of. And he's a stamina man with a crazy attack that looks like it hurts. Also a crazy kick. And now he has the mimic technique, which, you know, I might say seems unfair because it's in the thing of the tiger and inner stamina guy, excuse me. Consumes more energy, blocks more damage. Hopefully it sounds like he's a fighter that might, oh good. He might be a fighter that wastes his energy a lot. Judging by the fact that we don't get good rest between rounds, might demonstrate that, and also the fact that he is burning through it could also spell that. Which means maybe we want to put skip attacks in at some point, so we can definitely negate that, but he is down super low already. Could be good for us. I mean, our setup is pretty solid, I gotta admit. 40% stamina base protection also seems really important. We can't get rid of a... I guess this one might be the one that we want to get rid of, all things considered. And probably just kind of half and half it, you know? Work on getting our stamina regen, but also working on making sure we can cut through his attacks. So far, though, it's a tough fight to be sure, but definitely don't want to accidentally like start the fight where we don't have a dodge. To be sure, I really wish I could understand these. Some of them are, I guess, strike modifiers, and then dodges, and then counters. I guess that's the other one. Nonetheless, we get into this. We go hard. We win. Bald Bull is dead. We have $337, and I'm going to get mugged. Like, let's be real here. All right, never mind. Now that I've said that, let's go get mugged. Potentially. All right, we did. I didn't want to get mugged, but hey, this Wing Chun, it has a lot of good agility stuff, and the more agility that we get, like, I'm super fine with. Fortune Vendor, your, like, temporary things confuse me, because I feel like I don't know when we take it, and I'm also not entirely sure what the negative consequences. And also just morality, you know, I feel like that part was, that part feels implied. But the whole, taking things that seem illicit, I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, now we have one of these things. We can do sick kung fu poses. Or actually train. I suppose the actual training is the thing we could do. One could say. It does give us some strength, which I'm not a fan of. But I suppose if this is the only strength training we're really doing, it'll just kind of taper itself off. And it doesn't do it that much, which is good. Its main focus is agility, and that's what I want. And we do kind of keep most of what we get, which is nice. Now although it's no real, like, it's definitely no substitution for going to the gym and having Roy's huge benefits. Having this to where we can get a leg up and have the extra stuff, the more facets of energy building, seems like it's definitely helpful to us. We're probably going to run out of energy before, which probably just, once we do, we should maybe sleep until we run out of food and then just eat 2 steaks, because then we know that we'll be able to kind of get it to maximum level. Maximum. Not entirely sure. We may, like, go to bed for a second and then go, well, I'm still hungry, because I think it drops to like 15%. It's pretty low. It's an okay number for, like, I can't sleep because I am hungry. Which I don't know. It may just mean that we can do this and then sleep a little more and then maybe top off with pizza. What a life this man lives. Just like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do the rookie fight. Guys, please slap me. reach out into your screen and just feel, because now the rhythm and blues are gone, at least kind of ruined, tampered with. I'll try to salvage what I can, though. We have run out of money anyway. Not exactly run out of money. We certainly spent it on a good thing. But what I feel like I need to do is just get this up enough to where just one more could stop, and then do the Roy dance. The next fight's tomorrow. Nah, we should do the Roy dance. Do the Roy dance, get some stuff, shake down tonight. It's so great that you're helping me. I know it is. I'm great for helping you. Now help me, because I apparently only value friendship when there is buffs to be had. Granted, you know, I don't know. If you're living in a game space like this, it's kind of, fortunately, the way that it works. Let's go train together. Let's find a train and then try to stop it. Maybe don't do that. That sounds fatal. I have enough money to fall in love. Which, you know, if you got enough money, you can fall in love in any way, shape, or form. Instead, I want to do some sparring. Some good old, poor old man. He's that guy that was voiced by Richard Epcar in Epo. His Epo references are, if anything, just like exactly what it will be. Because next recording batch will be like, guys, I found this really cool other thing. It's called Rocky. Oh man, this is like that thing in Rocky. First it was Shikoshi. That was the whole reason I said I want to do kicks, because I was a kick man. And then I read Epo, and I'm like, man, I kind of want, like, strength build kind of sounds nice. Obviously, we're in the long haul here. We're at day 102, and we're ready to stam a jilly up. That's not a word. If it is, it should not be allowed in normal phrase. At least we only really had to worry about the ultimate fight. Sort of. Can we sign up for things? No, sign-ups, that's tomorrow. It's just when you win the match, the sign-up happens. We may go down in points. That's a problem. Which, now that I've said that, I'm kind of curious. Both, if we'll be able to get this whole thing done. I don't know if we'll be able to get to 13. I don't feel like we need to. Instead, I probably just need to make it go pretty well. We're climbing the ranks and keeping up with it really well, which I'm really happy with. And I'm also just saying really a lot, because you really get into a trap here. Crutch words, man. I teach you about that in the Academy, Radio Academy, which is like the worst spin-off to Police Academy, and also it's not a movie, it's a play, because, you know, radio is, it doesn't star Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't know why people keep asking that. We can actually look at this. No, we can't look at our matches, though. I'm curious. I don't know how this metagame really works, but I'm sleeping and everyone else is fighting. Hector Lamacho versus Bob Dredson. That could be an interesting match. Can I hit this and see who fights? No, I can't. Even Kikuse and Salvador Punches are fighting each other, which is interesting. I'm kind of curious to see who would go up and down on that scale in that case. But nonetheless, I am putting this off far too long. Let's go fight Captain Boyle. Seems to be a man who might have been in the Army or maybe Navy at some point. Probably not the Air Force. I mean, then we're getting like too silly. Block thing doesn't work against you. You have all the stuff that I want. You have the dodge thing, which I guess I have these things, but your strikes are blocked by the opponent. Your other strikes will cause, well, then never mind. It isn't that important, I guess. We did just get Cutthroat, which, what was the other thing? Which is a very stamina or energy hurting move, which can be pretty good. And we're using it a hell of a lot. Not actually dodging, like I kind of hope we are. Maybe I should take out the Cutthroat, instead go for the Wind Dodge. That seems like it would help us, because we're not going to do any dodging, apparently. I mean, granted, his agility is higher than us, so his strikes are going to hit, and his kicks are going to hit. My god, this charge character. but I kind of want to keep with it. Maybe if we get his energy down, we might be able to get a knockdown, turning this around, or not. That seems like the way it's happening, or not. Oh, we've gone so low, but at least we get a little bit of money from it. We have been injured. We have another brain concussion. I don't think so good. Oh no, this is perilous, and leaves us in an interesting cliffhanger. Cliffhanger. Another really kind of constant episode. At this point, this series is becoming a podcast. This is the podcast called I Get the Crap Beaten Out of Me While I Talk About Boxing Things. I haven't even gotten to Biyuden yet. But I probably won't because it wasn't good. But what might be good is this video series. I don't know. The easiest way for me to find that out is if you click the like button because it's YouTube. And if you want to click the subscribe button, that means you must really enjoy it because you want to see more. And if you want to see more, my God, I give the radio down. The voice is really high energy on this one. But if you want to see more, I do videos every weekday, maybe every week. I don't know. You know, summer's weird. Right now, in the midst of things, I might have enough output to try and do stuff every day. It seems like people that do this do kind of release videos every day. Usually release multiple videos every day. At that point, I'm just like, ugh, I don't know about that. I still need to sleep at some point. Maybe. But nonetheless, I've been rambling on far too long, as usual. So, nonetheless, I will see you next time. Bye.